Hey guys, welcome to my channel Elite Wrestling World. My name is GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here on AEW Dynamite post-show review. Dynamite Blood and Guts was fantastic tonight. We are building towards All-In pay-per-view, which is going to be a fantastic event. It's Blood and Guts season tonight. The show opens with Alex Marvis trying to get a comment from Will Ospreay about his loss of the International Championship, but Will doesn't want to talk. Ospreay sees his car's tire has been slashed and asks Marvis for his keys, and they drive off together, Alex asking if Will has ever driven in America and getting a firm no. MJF has a squad of cheerleaders to accompany his entrance. He gets in the ring where a table is covered in a cloth and says Will Ospreay didn't hit the Tiger Driver 91 and he could beat him when he couldn't even beat Shane Strickland. When the spotlight is on MJF, he shines bright like a diamond, but when the spotlight is on Ospreay, he melts. He wants Will to take a long walk off a short pier and dig himself a grave next to his recently deceased grandma, but leave some room because that fat skank needs all the room she can get. He moves on to say the AEW International Championship is worthless and he throws the current International Championship belt into the garbage. He deserves a title. Please rise for your AEW American Championship, and he unveils a belt. Confetti shoots out and an American flag unfurls from the rafters with MJF's face in place of the 50 stars in the canton. Will Ospreay is here and he runs MJF off. He tells Max can try his best to feed everyone, but no one's eating it. He was in that match and in minute 59, MJF pulled out that ring because he knew he wasn't on Ospreay's level. He met with Tony Khan and Christopher Daniels and he's got his rematch on home soil All-In at Wembley Stadium. Referee Bryce is ready for coin flip for Blood and Guts. Matthew wants to use his own coin and of course he flips it, calls it, and the Elite get the advantage. Matthew says they made a deal before flashing the coin at the camera just so we all know it's double-sided. Next up is Chris Jericho versus Minoru Suzuki for FTW Championship. Trading chops, Jericho has some life back in him, kick to the midsection and an elbow, blood pouring down his chest and he hits a lariat. Chris sandbags him and hits the low blow, Judas effect. Chris Jericho wins by pinfall, retaining the FTW Championship. Post-match, Brian Keith and Big Bill hit the ring to beat Suzuki down. Shibata makes the save from the crowd. We get footage of an interview conducted with Bryan Danielson earlier today. Jeff Jarrett rolls up and says Danielson knows better than anybody that he was crushed to not win the Owen. Danielson admits Double J is right and says he has some thinking to do. Next up is Britt Baker versus Shida. Very good comeback match for Britt. Lockjaw is on. It's over. Britt Baker wins by submission with Lockjaw. Post-match, Mercedes comes down to answer Britt's All-In challenge, and her answer is no. Former NWA World Women's Champion KAMILLE attacks Baker from behind, drawing her up, backbreaker rack, walking Britt around the ring and shaking her in it before spinning her out into a power bomb. Patriarchy cuts a promo. Christian Cage says the fans don't deserve him in person. He talks up their trio's championship victory. A squash match for Pac. Pac wins by pinfall with a brainbuster. Team AEW cuts a promo and Strickland says they're gonna show the Elite what violence is about under his leadership. Darby takes issue with that idea and says they're not going to see eye to eye tonight or any night. Mark Briscoe has to step up to play peacemaker and say he knows the Elite's game plan. Next up is Mariah May in action. Mayday in the middle of the ring, but she wants to toy with her and hits the hip attack before pulling her in. Mariah May wins by pinfall with Storm Zero. Post-match, Tony Storm's music hits and Mariah makes like she's freaking out, but it's a fake out of course. Except Tony is disguised as a crew member and pulls a black wig off to attack. Tony grabs a mic and screams. It's Blood and Guts time on Dynamite. Team AEW versus Team Elite. Jack Perry and Darby start the match. Perry attacks Darby with a chair shot to the head before he even gets into the cage. Nicholas Jackson is out second for the Elite, carrying a steel chair and a thick metal suitcase into the ring. Mark Briscoe is out second for Team AEW. Mark gets a ladder from outside, backsplash into a ladder. Matthew is out third for the Elite. He brains Mark with the steel case that Nicholas brought down and DDTs Darby into it. Bowens is out third for Team AEW. Okada is out fourth for the Elite. Okada with street sign. Nicholas busted open. Double teams take Team AEW out. Max Caster is out fourth for Team AEW. Super Kick Party with a mouthful of tacks. Adam Page is supposed to be fifth for the Elite, but he doesn't seem to be here. Swerve is out fifth for Team AEW. Hangman is here with a chair and screams IT into the back of Swerve's neck, beating him down on the floor. Strickland on his feet, Swerve unloading with lariats. Bowens falls off the cage and through the stack of tables. Jay Driller for the scapegoat. One for Nicholas too. Coffin drop off the top of the cage and through the table. Darby's got a can of gasoline and a lighter. He douses Jack Perry in gasoline. Matthew Jackson quits the match for the Elite. IT's over. Team AEW win by surrender. Equals 1,000. That's the show, folks. Please guys like and share this video, subscribe to my channel and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.